Hey kids, it's your old pal, Tae Kwon Dunk, here again, and I'd like to read you a nice little poem by Clement Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the dojo, not a sensei was training or feeding a hobo. The monk robes were hung on the temple with care in hopes that St. Chiba Claus soon would be there. The students were nestled all snug in their cots, while dreaming their sparring wounds' blood would soon clot. Angela Mao in her skivvies and I in my PJs had just settled ourselves for some hot lovin' BJs. When out in the courtyard arose such a din, I yelled to the students, "Oh, beat your heads in!" I put on my black belt and made a mad dash, and grabbed my nunchakus to help smash and bash. The moon on the bosom of Shanghai's first snow gave the luster of pearl cream to objects below. When what to my basketball head should appear but an awesome Camaro coming on in high gear. And a mad, greased-up driver with a scream like a diva. I knew in a moment it must be St. Chiba. Up to the doorstep his Chevy it came, and Chiba Claus called its horsepower by name. Now Jackie, now Tony, now Sammo and Speakman. On Norris, on Rothrock, on Bruce Lee and Brandon. To the statue of Buddha, to the bust of Seagal. Now squeal the wheel, squeal the wheel, squeal those white walls. As high kicks like a wild hurricane fly when they beat up an obstacle like some young guy. So up to the dojo, the sweet car it flew, with a trunk full of junk, and St. Chiba Claus too. And then in a twinkling, in the 36th chamber, I heard Sister Christian by his favorite, Night Ranger. As I punched through thin air and was turning around, through the window St. Chiba Claus crashed with a bound. He was dressed from the waist down in pants that were leather, and he bounced on the balls of his feet like a feather. A boombox with cock rock was strapped to his back, and he pulled a katana from his hand-crocheted sack. His eyes, so much fury. His nipples, how hairy. His arms were like steel traps. His legs were so scary. His furious mouth was drawn up in a scowl, and his bone-crushing gaze made me throw in the towel. The leg of a ninja was clamped in his teeth, and he chewed it like devilish jerky of beef. He had a scarred face and a tight little belly, and his lightning-quick kicks turned my bowels into jelly. There wasn't an ounce of spare fat on his frame, and I knew he had mastered the deadliest game. A thrust of his fist and a twist of my neck soon left me in agony, an absolute wreck. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and killed all my students, then turned with a jerk. And thrusting my clavicle into my nose, he tossed a small present that landed on my toes. He sprang to his ride, and I heard the clutch pop, and away the beast flew like he'd just seen a cop. But I heard him exclaim as the car exhaust coughed, "Don't follow me, asshole! I'll tear your nuts off!" And that, my friends, is the story of Christmas. From my heart to yours this holiday season. Keep it real, kids. Real dumb.